Emma's Cupcake Surprise. Emma loved spending time in the kitchen with her mummy. Ever since she was little, she had loved watching her mummy bake cakes, cookies, and pies. But Emma's favorite treat of all was cupcakes. She loved how they were small, colorful, and fun to decorate. One afternoon, as Emma helped mix batter for vanilla cupcakes, Mummy smiled. "Did you know the local fair is having a baking contest for kids this weekend?" Emma's eyes lit up. "Can I enter?" Mummy nodded. "Of course, but we'll need to bake something extra special." Excited, Emma began brainstorming ideas for the perfect cupcake. She wanted something delicious and unique, something that would impress the judges. Over the next few days, Emma and Mummy experimented with different flavors. They tried chocolate, strawberry, and even lemon cupcakes, but none felt quite right. Then one morning, Emma had an idea. "What if we make rainbow cupcakes? Each one could have different colors inside." Mummy grinned. "That sounds amazing. Let's give it a try." They spent the afternoon mixing bright colors into the batter, carefully layering them into cupcake cases. Emma carefully separated the batter into small bowls, adding different food coloring to each. With a steady hand, she spooned layers of blue, pink, yellow, and green into each cupcake liner. "Now for the best part, decorating," Mummy said, handing Emma piping bags filled with colorful frosting. Emma carefully swirled pink, blue, and yellow icing onto each cupcake and sprinkled tiny edible stars on top. When they were done, Emma stepped back and gasped. "They look magical." Mummy laughed. "I think these will definitely stand out at the fair." Before the big day, Emma wanted to make sure her cupcakes were absolutely perfect. Each evening, she practiced decorating with different piping tips, trying to make the swirls just right. Mummy taught her how to hold the piping bag properly and how to apply the right amount of pressure. Emma also worked on presenting her cupcakes beautifully. She found a pretty pastel-colored stand to display them and added tiny paper flags with handwritten labels. "Presentation is just as important as taste," Mummy said with a wink. Emma nodded seriously. "I want them to be the best cupcakes ever." The day of the fair arrived, and Emma carefully carried her cupcakes to the contest tent. The tables were filled with amazing baked treats, tall cakes, fancy cookies, and all kinds of pies. Emma saw other kids proudly displaying their creations, and for a moment she felt nervous. "What if mine aren't good enough?" she whispered. Mummy knelt beside her. "You put so much love and effort into these, Emma. Just have fun and enjoy the experience." Taking a deep breath, Emma placed her cupcake stand on the judging table. When the judges arrived, they admired Emma's cupcakes. One of them took a bite and smiled. "These are not only beautiful, but they taste delicious too. The colors inside are such a wonderful surprise." Emma held her breath as the winners were announced. When the judge called her name, she could hardly believe it. And the prize for Best Little Baker goes to Emma and her magical rainbow cupcakes. The crowd cheered as Emma walked up to receive her ribbon and a small trophy. Mummy hugged her tight. "I'm so proud of you." After the fair, Emma couldn't stop smiling. Winning the prize felt amazing, but even more special was the joy of baking and sharing her creations with others. "I want to bake even more now. Maybe next year I can make something even better," she said excitedly. Mummy laughed. "I have no doubt that you will." That evening, as Emma helped wash the dishes, she thought about all the fun she had baking with Mummy. She realized that baking wasn't just about making tasty treats. It was about creativity, patience, and the joy of sharing something homemade with others. As she climbed into bed that night, she whispered to herself, "One day, I'm going to have my own bakery, and I'll make the most magical cupcakes in the world." And with dreams of frosting and sprinkles dancing in her head, Emma drifted off to sleep, excited for all the baking adventures to come. The end.